What is going on, LEGO Investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that I think is really awesome and at a reasonable price. It is currently sold out. I'm wondering if you bought any of these. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Did you avoid it? I'll give my thoughts and opinions, but please comment down below. It'll definitely help the channel, will help the community. So I will say right out the gate, I am not a fan of this theme. This is a bad theme to invest in, but really this set is a great price. But there is always the potential it could do better in the future. So let's dive into it. Today we are talking about the LEGO Batman 3-in-1 box set, item number 66790. So this is a $50 set, and as you see, it's sold out. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the price. It's not bad considering, on a good sale, all of these might, the Batwing and the Batmobile might hit 30 bucks. And then the Polybag Batman, which I really do not like. I'm not factoring that into this. So I think these two total of 60 with a huge potential. I really think the Batmobile could do $50, maybe even $60 in the future, but it's going to be a long hold. These are not popular at all, but we continue to get Batmobiles, and I think this is a great version of this Batmobile, and I truly do love it. The Batwing, I'm just not happy with it. I think it just doesn't do justice, and really, I kind of got burned on the much larger Batwing. The larger one really looked phenomenal. It had great potential. It was a great price, but it just has not been doing well. I haven't been able to sell any. So really it comes down to the Batmobile. And if I could get 50 bucks for that, I'm paying 50, that's a win-win. Anything on these two will be a benefit. I see the Polybag as a $5, maybe a potential of $10, but realistically, probably $5, maybe even $4 in the future. The Batwing, at minimum, maybe 20, so we could pull maybe a $30 profit from the set. And you could maybe squeeze out more if you break them up individually. So the nice thing about these sets is, which please confirm on this, I haven't opened one yet, they're all individually boxed so you can break them apart in the future. That's typically how the 3-in-1 sets work, and that's a really smart move by LEGO. But you might be saying, wow, this is a great price, I should really buy this. You have to look at the flip side of this. They typically do 3-in-1 sets because these sets are not selling, and they're hoping that if they lump them together, that it will actually start to move inventory, because LEGO does this and Walmart does this, when they have a ton of inventory. So it's not all great as it seems. You have to look past the great deal and the potential. You have to look at, why is this going on sale for this price? The 3-in-1s are typically weak sets. And a lot of times 3-in-1 sets just do not do well. Some have done okay. And I picked up the Star Wars 3-in-1 pack last year, or it might have been 2 years now. I picked it up for 50 bucks, and really it has not been selling. I sell one here and there every so often. I earn a $10 profit. A lot of people thought that set would do very, very well. I mean, it retailed for like 90. So the demand just isn't really there with 3-in-1 sets. But as a collector, I love displaying the 3-in-1 boxes because ultimately I think they'll be rarer later on. Will it help the price a little bit? Yes. But it's more of just like their collector. I factor it in as it's a different niche. You've got the completists who want to collect everything, all the sets, all the Batmobiles, all the Batwings. But then you've got the collectors who want it sealed and something a little more rare. Does that add value? Not all the time, but that's just the way I look at it. And I'm more of a collector in this aspect than an investor for this set. So now I'm really hoping this comes back in stock again, because I really, really want to buy some more, and I think it's a decent deal. Is there a potential that all of these could drop way below the $50? Yeah, I think there is a potential. But realistically, I think if we got a sale, say Black Friday, I could see these going for $25 a piece. So I still don't think you'll come above, or I want to say below the $50. If they're 20, okay, but I doubt it. I think a Black Friday price would probably be 25. I could be wrong, and I'd love to hear your opinions on that. So I'd love to know, did you buy this set? Did you avoid it? Do you think we're going to get better deals on Black Friday? And how do you think this price is going to do in the future? Like I said, maybe I think a maximum we could do a $30 profit if we're lucky. But who knows? That Batmobile could go berserk, and we could hit $80 just for that Batmobile. So there is potential there. I love the Batmobile, but I think we're going to get a lot of Batmobiles in the future. We just have a ton, and they're going to continue producing them. So are we going to get this as a remake? Yeah, I think so. So that's why these sets kind of work and on a sale price. So really quick, let's take a look at how 3-in-1 sets have done in the past. So like this one, the 2010 version, this is an older one. This one was $69.99, value of $322. We got some City Super Packs, $49.99, $121, $49.99, $244. The Star Wars 3-in-1, $173. So a lot of these were, and you're probably saying the 3-in-1s haven't done well in the past. Well, some of them have, but more recently, I want to say probably 2018, 2017, and later, they just have not done well. This was a different time back then. People weren't investing in Lego like they are now, and there was a lot less inventory. So a lot of these sets were a little bit rare, and older sets tend to do well. I don't think newer 3-in-1 sets are really going to do well at all. I think they're just small gains, probably minimum $20 if we're lucky. But who knows? It could be a long hold. Maybe in 10 to 15 years, we could hit that $120 price. So right now individually, we got the Batwing going for $37.97, and then we got the Batmobile going for $38.39. So like I said, I think a max Black Friday price, we could get $25. So let's take a look at the value on Brick Economy right now. So we've got the Batwing, item number 76265-1, the Batwing Batman vs. the Joker. The minifigures right now have a value of $14.22, and the Joker is exclusive, so there is potential with this Joker. Maybe this Joker could hit maybe $15. I think it's a great Joker. The Batman, not really a whole lot going on with it. Then we've got the Batman vs. the Joker Chase, item number 76224. Two minifigures again, value of $15.45. One is exclusive. Then we got this Joker. So I kind of wish they would have done different minifigs with these sets. That really would have helped it in the long run. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the price of the minifigures. I honestly would have expected them to be a lot lower. Like I said, Batman, isn't great for investing. Batman minifigures just tend to not do well. And then let's take a look at the Polybag set. So item number 30653. I do not like investing in polybag type sets. I just don't think there's any potential. I honestly won't really take the risk. I just don't see. I mean, it's going to be a rare occasion when I invest in them. But the unique thing about this one, and I remember when this one came out, everyone was searching for it right out the gate, and demand has held up. This one has a value of $9.99, but it is officially retired, and I would have expected this to be more in the $4 to $5 range still, so it's great to see it at $9.99. Is it going to go above that? I think a maximum, we're looking at 12 to 15 if we're lucky. So let's take a look at how these sets are doing on eBay right now. So we got the Batwing. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this Batwing. I just don't think it's going to do well in the future. I think it's just a bad version of the Batwing. But both of these sold for $60, and that's used. $28.90, $28, $31, $39.99, $31, $19.99, $28. So yeah, if you part out, I definitely think there's a potential you could hit a minimum of $20 profit very, very soon, with a great chance of hitting $30 very, very soon. With how well it's doing on eBay right now, I think there's a potential maybe we could hit $40 with this set. I don't know. But looks like we're going down in price. So we got 23, $18.99, 23, $14.50. So we're going to have to see how well or how much inventory is out there for these sets. I just think there's a ton. Now let's take a look at the Batmobile. The Batmobile, so we've got 33 here, 45, 30, 50, 35, 29.95, 30, 32, 29. So $30 is a pretty solid price right now for eBay. And I definitely think the Batmobile is going to be the winner in this set. Hands down, I think this is where the value is going to come. So let's take a look at Polybag Batman. So we've got $450 here, $875, $899, $499, $554, $1.99, $12.95, $325. So all over the place. And like I said, I do not invest in polybags. I am just not a big fan. So since I think the Batmobile has the most potential, let's see how many Batmobiles we got out right now. So we've just got a ton. And like I said, I think we're going to get just a ton in the future. They're never going to stop. You only have a limited amount of scenes and minifigures and Batman. Just like Harry Potter, it gets drawn out. But the potential is you get sets like this, the Batman Classic TV Batmobile, which I thought was going to do very, very well. It has been a giant turd. Actually, I shouldn't say that. $10 profit so far. It's decent. I sold a few of them. But you've got the the tumbler. So there is a group of individuals that want to display them all these size sets. So there is a potential that if we keep getting some in the future, it will help our demand. And we got the most recent one out, which is item number 76274. So think of it as like the helmet line. Everyone wants to collect everything, but we just have a ton, and they're gonna keep making them. So there is a huge risk we will get this Batmobile remade in the future. But I'm happy with it right now. If we get maybe 5 years before another one, I'd be happy. And this one's absolutely solid. And the minifigures on both of these are pretty great. So there is a potential that if people part out these sets, that you could come out even higher than $30, maybe $40. If those minifigures continue to go up, they're doing a great price. So there is potential in that, and I'd love to hear if anyone is parting out these sets and what you think you'll get for them. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great and wonderful weekend. Shout out to everyone that's been watching the videos, commenting, liking. It really does help the channel. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.